everyone. As you can tell by the lack of videos on my YouTube channel, creating content has gone slower than I wanted it to this summer. So in order to try to really jumpstart and kickstart myself, I'm going to record something every single day and post it. Only for a short period of time. I don't plan on doing this as a lifestyle, but I have to get into the habit and into the rhythm. And I know me, and I know the best way for me to do this is just to record something every day. So here's another short update. The last film was two weeks ago, so over the last 2 weeks, it's been basically summertime. Poland kind of sort of winds down during the summer. Everyone takes off for their vacations and things. As you know, our boys were on camps. You can hear the breeze messing with the door behind me. But our boys were off at camps. I hated it when they were gone, but they're happy to be gone. They were happy to be at the camps. They're happy to be home now. In this break that we have a couple weeks between their last camp and their next camp, we've already gone back into home education, homeschooling them. I've been doing English with them every day. Brain Quest books, if you've never done those with your kids and you're looking for something to do, like a workbook kind of thing to do with your kids, the Brain Quest series is a lot of fun. I like it, at least. Bright colors and stuff. The kids enjoy it. So a lot of reading English and stuff. Been out on the soccer field with the kids every day. And an announcement, Angelika and I have told my best friend, Bartek, that I would join him in running a 10K in November. Now, I don't run. And I mean, when I say I don't run, I mean I don't run. I won't run if the bus is pulling up and I have to catch it, and otherwise I'd have to wait 20 minutes for the next bus. I would rather wait 20 minutes than run 100 yards to catch that bus before it leaves. I just don't like running. I've always been a bit of a big boy. I've always running's just been something I've been really bad at, and I never really wanted to work at it. I guess that's just laziness, but you know. But now I've decided, and I've gone on a plan to prepare myself to run a 10K race. It's the Independence Day race on the 11th of November here in Warsaw. So if you're so inclined as to pray for me as I try to do that. I'm trying to do a lot of things right now in order to just become much more physically fit. It's just, you know, I've never been the kind of person that believes that if you don't take care of yourself, that you're going to be able to accomplish everything that God has intended for you or in store for you to accomplish. I think we have to work with Him. And He gives us grace and He blesses us. And I do believe He supernaturally sustains us. But I also believe that there's the expectation that we're going to take care of this temple that He's given us for the Holy Spirit. So I'm trying now, you know, to be disciplined and systematic in it. So, you know, I would say wish me luck, but I don't believe in luck. So, you know, pray for me. And a wonderful surprise, like not a byproduct, but a wonderful surprise for me was that my wife Angelika has agreed to join me in this running. And so every day we've been out, we're doing a program right now where you walk a minute and jog a minute. If you've never gotten into jogging, I highly recommend it. You can look it up on the internet. Maybe I'll put a link in the description below where you can find this article where there's a program where you can walk a minute, jog a minute. And we are on week 3 at this point, so we're just getting ready we're doing 15 minutes of walking, 15 jogging, and then, so for a total of half an hour. We figure it's going to take us at least 2 hours to get through the 10K, probably. So, yeah, we got a long ways to go. But my hope is, my ambition is, my goal is to jog the entire 10K. And I know that there might be some of you out there who's saying, Corey, you shouldn't jog because it's more destructive to your joints than walking, and it's not as beneficial as running. And to some extent, I agree with that approach. But I have to be moving. You know, you got to be moving anyways. And yeah, I think this is just a good goal for right now. So maybe jogging isn't part of my long-term, you know, lifelong career thing, but for now it's a great goal, and it's really motivated us, and it's gotten my wife and I out of the house to exercise together, which has just been an amazing bonus because we don't have a lot of hobby type stuff that we do together for fun. So this has been a lot of fun. The boys are doing great. They have a break right now in between one camp and the next. So every day they're doing their piano practice. I'm teaching them English every day. I go through some reading and comprehension skills with them every day. And some other home education type stuff, but in English right now during the summer break from Polish school. Even though my kids are homeschooled, you know, so they're right now during the summer, there's a break from the Polish subjects in homeschooling. So I'm doing a lot of English subjects with them. I've even begun getting them introduced to a little bit about politics and government in America and how it works. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great amount of fun. And they're really, really very interested in everything. So it's great. One huge praise report. I got my visa to Russia, so I now have my ticket and my visa, and all that remains is to pack my bags and go. I'm looking forward to seeing the the touristy sites, I guess, and to meeting some at least one old friend there, and just be praying that I would be an inspiration and a blessing and an encouragement to anyone and everyone that I meet there, and that God's will through me and my other friend who are going to do the touristy thing in Russia to just be praying for us that God would make this a very, very fruitful trip for him and for anyone that we might meet along the way. And I appreciate that. Finally, I appreciate all of your all's prayers for the series of videos that I want to begin doing which are just inspirational, little inspirational messages or testimonies from my life about what God's done in my life, what he's said, what he's done through us. And I'm trying to decide, I'm praying and thinking through how to record those messages correctly. I don't want them to be super boring, and I don't want them to be super long. So I would also appreciate your prayers about that. That would be really, really great. And if you want to know more about what we're doing, who we are, then please contact me on the email that will be listed below, and I'll send you a personal update about things that are a personal written update about the work that we're doing here in Poland, what God's doing through us and in us and around us, with an invitation to be praying about it. And that's it. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this. Look for another one tomorrow and the day after and the day after. For at least for a period of time, I'm going to try to record something every day, edit it, post it, just to get into the habit of it, okay? If you have any suggestions, or if there's anything you'd like to see, I know I've received a few suggestions. Corey, why don't you do videos about an American's perspective of Poland? I want to. That's a huge video. In my mind, that would require an awful lot of going and filming and going and filming. But I'm very, very open to the idea, and that you could very, very possibly see something like that on this channel in the future. Yeah, I got a lot of ideas about that. I've been here 21 years now. It's hard to believe. Someone mentioned it to me the other day that I have actually been in Poland longer than I lived in the States, and I was born and raised in the States. And it's just mind-blowing. But it's just proof again that if you trust God, if you commit your life to him, and you listen to if you listen to the leading of God through the Holy Spirit, he will lead you into an adventure. He will lead you in right where you work, right where you are now. He will lead you to people and to places that he needs you to be. And I promise you, it won't be boring.